Right, I guess I'm just going to have to go in there later and add a description. I wasn't able to do that. We're at the very end of our 65cc 7 to 11 Open Motos in the first round here. Nathan Tucker is still out front. The white flag is flying, and Nathan's running ahead of Deegan Mullen and Cade Lehman in third. Wyatt Bertothi's worked his way up into fourth place over Braden Markley in the 65 7 to 11 Open Division. Good racing. We're still in the first motos here, folks. If you're just tuning in on my Brat Mag Media live page, we're going to roll right into the second set. Up next, I have Schoolboy 2 on the gate. We have 25 entries there. 50 electric bikes. You should be in staging. And you 40-plus A, B, and C guys, you're going to be up after the electric bikes. Please, if you're back in the pits listening 95.9 FM or on our Brat Mag Media Facebook page, I need all 40-plus racers to head to staging now. We got the checkered flag out on the 65 7 to 11 division. Nathan Tucker with the win. All right, we'll give you that angle for a while. We just got the camera set up. I know that we get a lot of noise off the track here. Sometimes the video is not real good. I like to hang outside on the porch and see what's going on, and the video is always not real good. I'm going to try and keep the door closed and stay inside and do some announcing that way. We are First Motos, Schoolboy 2 here, 12 to 17-year-olds. We have 25 entries on the line. Washik, Pence, Kowalski, Snyder, Poole, Lamison, Gordon, Beck, Duran, McCutcheon Jr., Trenton Gardner, Janke, Gill, Phelps, Flegel, Britton, Gill, Parrish, Fisher, Kunst, Allen, Shaw, Brown, Schamberger, and Likens. I can see at least 5 guys, MDRA racers, that have the potential to win this race. Mama, let's see what your crew brings to Doublin Gap here. We are at the 10th annual Mama versus MDRA Shootout race here at Doublin Gap MX Park near Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. My name is Jim Bull. I'm your track announcer here at Doublin Gap. You can follow us on Brat Mag Media, 95.9 on the FM radio. The 1-minute board is up for this Schoolboy 2 division. Let's see what happens. Also tune in to Fast Laps, MXFastlaps.com, FastlapsMX.com for all your live timing. Gate is down. Everyone's through the first turn. Okay. I got a couple orange bikes followed by some Cowies. We're going to get some good racing here, I'm betting, this time around. It's hard to see. What do I got? The 336, 348, 338. 338, a Wyatt Britton. I don't know Wyatt. He's a Mama guy, I'm betting, out front, but he's got a couple of Cowies right on his tail. There was another KTM in the mix there. Let's see what happens. Schoolboy divisions are always some of the best. Always some of the best racing of the day. Schoolboy 1 and Schoolboy 2. Up next, 50 electric bikes will be taking the gate. 50 electric bikes are going to be staging into the gate. All you 40-plus A, B, and C riders, you need to get heading to staging. 85 beginners and junior girls, start thinking about it. We're rolling right through it here. No intermission on this Saturday racing action at Doublin Gap here. Just want to get out here, do a little bit of a mic check, making sure everything's coming through the way it should. Trying to keep the sound down on the mic for the Facebook live feed. We will download that to YouTube as well later, Jim Bull Talks channel on YouTube. You can catch all the action there. Please get over there and subscribe to that channel. That's where we're doing our podcast from, trying to keep things interesting and interviewing some racers Monday nights, Tuesday. We're going to change it to Monday nights here. We got a Tuesday night show coming up this week, but I think the week after that we might go to Monday. Green flag is out. I got Wyatt Britton in the lead from Bentonville, Virginia. Sorry, sat on something. Landon Janke's hot on his tail on the orange KTM number 88 X bike, followed by Austin Phelps and Jackson Beck. Caleb Likens rounds out the top 5. There's a hot battle for second, though. I tell you what, that's Phelps making the move right there. Phelps just made the move on Janke in the second place. Jackson Beck's back and forth, followed by Likens. Good stuff, man. Even further back in the pack, we got tight racing going on here. This is going to be good stuff. This is 50 e-bikes are up, and then we go into 40 plus. ABXC.
Oh, okay. Now I can get better.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. Electric bikes are on the line.
All right.
All right, keeping some of our racers straight here. Trying to, anyhow. We're going to get a different angle here for you on this schoolboy racing action. I only got 2 angles here from you in the booth for the video, so bear with us there. But we'll try and keep this running as long as we don't lose battery power. We'll keep this going through the whole second set of motos. Right now, they are flying through there. I got a green bike made a move into first place. Oh, that was Phelps. He made that pass up through there earlier. Austin Phelps, I believe, with the lead. Austin Phelps is in front over Wyatt Britton, Landon Janke, followed by Beck and Likens. They're all within a couple seconds of each other. Likens is 5 seconds back from the lead. All right, I got Phelps out here saying, I'm going to win this. I just met that young man a couple of weeks ago. Him and his sister, great family, here from Hedgesville, West Virginia. You can check them out on YouTube channel. We did a podcast with them on a couple weeks ago. I got a bike down right over finish line. Bad spot, man. Bad spot to crash. So anyhow, our flagging staff has it under control. Schoolboy 2 are getting her done, man. 2 laps in the books. 50 e-bikes, you're in staging. No intermission. No intermission today. All right, what's going on back on the racetrack? That green bike, Phelps, is starting to pull away to a little bit of a lead here on the rest of the pack. The white flag is out. Janke's moved into second past Wyatt Britton, and Caleb Likens made a move too. Jackson Beck's back to 5th place, according to my timing. We'll see what happens when they comes by. That's Phelps out front. He has maybe a 3-second lead, maybe, over the 88 of Landon Janke. .338 of Britton's in third, followed by the 998 of Likens. And I don't know what happened to Beck. I wonder if he's having bike problems. He's falling back. That's not like Jackson. He's usually up there running up front. So there might be some bike problems going on there. We'll find out later today for you if we can. Great racing back here, 725, and I don't know, 725. And it looked like the 815 Andler, Shaw, and Logan Fisher are battling back there, 10th, 11th place. going at it hardcore. Trying to get her done, man. Up next, our 50 electric class, 4 to 8 year olds, 23 entries.
Checker is out. I think the last bike is number 70.
All right, first moto of our 50 e-bikes. 4 to 8, they're getting to send them go. Nicholas Schuler, Ryland Smith, Carter Vogetti, Axel Sherbeck, Zayna Brown, Van Russler, Ryland Vogetti, Axel Irvin, Levi Sapp, Ryder Garth, Axton Hall, Colton McNamee, Denton Potter, Riley Garth, Everly Thomason, Weston Miller, Ian Larimore, Bennett Johnson, Mason Fisher, Samuel Krennick, Brady Hall, Riley Shelton, and Weston Brown. I talked to Everly last night. She says she's going to beat all the boys. We'll see what she got here. We were interviewing a bunch of them farm racers. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'd have to go back and look. I'll get it for you before the day's out. These cats fly. The 4 to 8 year old division here. Looks like I got the 77 of Axel Irvin out front, followed by the 312 and the 773. 312 is Colton McNamee, and the 773 is Weston Miller. Let's see how these kiddos do. All right, we're getting ready to roll right into the second set of motos. No break here today. 40A, B, and C. I need you guys to staging if you aren't heading up there already. 40A, B, and C. I need you all to staging. Right after that, we're going to have 85 beginner with the junior girls. So I need you all to make your way up to staging. We are going to keep going. We do not want you to miss your class. Right, Trace?
No, have that happen. That's 1 for 10.
I appreciate it.
No problem. I'll get you the other ones after we're done.
Sounds good. All right, trying to figure out who I was talking to last night. Really great family. Whole crew of race team on the race team there. I'll get it here sooner or later. They gave me a t-shirt and everything. They shared all my stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry, folks. I'll go back and get her later today. I'll give you a shout out later on tonight. Hey, while we're at it, while it's kind of quiet in the house, we are rolling right into it, folks. No intermission. I need 40A, B, and C to the gate. 40A, B, and C, we need you guys to the gate. We're going to rock and roll. I got my 50E 4 to 8 division. Axel Irvin has a commanding lead, 4 seconds over Colton McNamee, but anything can happen. Weston Miller in third, followed by Zayna Brown and Ryland Smith in fifth. Lots of cheering going on down here, man. These kids love to cheer on their friends. Awesome, awesome stuff. Green flag is out. It's quiet for now, but it won't be for long. 40A, B, and C. I need you guys to make your way up. Unless you ain't racing a second moto, I don't know. 85 beginner, junior girls, you should be working your way up there as well. 40A, B, and C, let's do it. right, James Barry's too quiet. They're e-bikes, Jim. They don't make no noise. Gives my ears a break for a minute and lets me do some announcing so everyone can hear stuff. I'm not over by my Facebook feed, so if you're commenting, I won't see most of those. We'll have to get to them later. I apologize, but we do appreciate you watching. Please share it around then. We'll also put it out on YouTube for everyone to see and enjoy. Share it with your friends and family that can't make it out to the track, like my buddy Jimmy Barry's watching. He's not here, but he can watch from home and get a little bit of the action. Not your professional video recording, but at least you get to see the kids and everybody out there doing their thing, and you get to listen to me talk a little bit. How can you beat that? Super quiet. The super quiet class. Jim Price is watching. Tom Nagel's watching. Bunch of people watching. Look at all these people watching, man. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is awesome. We're going to roll right into our second motos. White flag is out. White flag is out for our e-bikes. I need all the 40-plus racers, A, B, and C guys. Moto 2's about ready to hit the track. 40 A, B, and C, report to staging. 85 beginner, junior girls, you'll be up after that, followed by the PW class, 50 shaft drive. We're rolling through it. We want to beat any storms that might try and move back in here this afternoon. Looks like Axel Irvin's still out front here in this e-bike class. He's getting around some lap riders there. Colton McNamee's still in second, followed by Weston Miller in third. We are on the last lap. This first set of motos here at Doublin Gap for this 10th annual Mama versus MDRA Shootout. And I couldn't tell you where we stand right now. We got a lot of racing to go. 31 more classes tomorrow. So you do have time to get down here and get signed up and get to it. The track will be prime. They didn't do anything to it today. They had it packed because of the storms coming through. So I'm sure the crew will get out there and till her up good by morning race time. I guess, and they'll sit on it overnight and see what happens. But there might be a little rain moving in this evening. But for the most part, we're going to be clear sailing from here on out, I think. But you know how them weather forecasters are. They screw up all the time. Told my kids from the time they were like 10 years old, go to college and be a meteorologist. I can't even spell it. But you know what? You can be a meteorologist and screw up all the time and not get fired from your job and probably make, back then I used to tell them it was 60 grand a year. It's probably 120 now, the way our dollar's falling off. But yeah, man, I tell you what, think about it. Now I guess AI will take it all over. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, thank you all for coming out to Doublin Gap and racing with us this weekend, being brave enough to fight off those impending storms that we really didn't get. We had a little bit of rain here this morning. The rest of the weekend should shape up pretty nicely, unless I'm missing something. But, yeah, our next event here at Doublin Gap, August 29th and 30th, that's going to be a PAMX versus Henrietta Classic D6 Series Bash. I got a checkered flag. I need A, B, and guys, C guys 40-plus. Axel Irvin takes the win. So we got to clear we got some kids that just went through the white flag before the checkered flag fell. Say that 7 times fast. That. Right. Anyhow, old school weird. I'm sorry. You got to put up with me because I'm here all year. I got the mic. I get to say what I want. So I love you guys. Thanks for coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm in charge right now, right? We love you guys. We appreciate. Thank you, man. We appreciate you riding with us, and we try and have some fun up here. Next race should be a good throwdown. We got them 48 guys back on the track. What happened the first time around? Moto number 1, 40A. I don't know if that's what happened. So let me go talk to my crew. All right. Sorry for that break in the action. I had to go pick up a new report from our first class scoring team downstairs, the ladies. 40 A, B, and C getting ready to hit the gate or hit the track for their second moto of the day. I need 85 beginner and junior girls into staging, and 50 shaft drive will be right after them. Moto number 3, second moto. 40 plus A division, Moto 1. Casey Clark took the win over Jeremy Cook, with Galen Dixon in third. In our B division, Doug Stauffer, Michael Stover, Christopher Newth, James Dobbs, and Tom Joy. And then 40C, David D. Filippo, John Swope, Todd Galbraith were the top 3 in that division. Let's see what happens this time around. Now, I got the tracks clear. I think we're going to go soon. Thanks for following along. We're 95.9 on the FM dial. Fast Laps MX. For your live timing, and Brat Mag Media for your Facebook Live coverage. All right, we got a brief break in the racing action. Just hang with us there on Facebook. We're going to get going here any minute, I believe. They got the guys on the gate. I got the starter guy, Mr. Yenser, Colton Yenser, walking out, holding his starter board. Does a fine job, third generation Yenser here. Getting ready to transition at some point. So, yeah, we celebrated 30 years here at Doublin Gap this year. It was a great time a couple weeks ago. Yenser's have owned this facility since, I think, 95, if I'm doing my math right. Late 1995, they took over. This is 2026. I think we're, I don't know, 15, 25, 26, I don't know, 05. Yeah, that's it. I can't add any more in my head. You know, they gave me a phone with a calculator, and it does everything for it. And now we got AI. I look around the pits here. I was talking to someone last night, and everyone's on a scooter, electric-powered bike, some kind of hoverboard, something that's floating around here, George Jetson-type crap. No one's pedaling, no one's walking. But, hey, I guess that's where we're at, you know. Praise God that they can afford those nice things for their family and that they come out here and participate with us. But, man, I don't know what the result of that is long term. Anyhow, it's not for me to decide, right? My name is Jim Bull. They used to call me the Brat Captain. I imagine some of you are calling me all kind of different names back there, but that's all right. I love you too. Like I told the last guy, I got the mic. Send them. Send them's a word on the track, baby. 40 plus A, B, and C should be good. I got to close my door so we don't get too much motor noise. I got to keep a window open so we can get better video coverage for you guys and gals. Here we go. Second motos. Doublin Gap. Mama versus MDRA. 10th annual. Looks like another battle up front. Casey Clark and Galen Dixon. I got the 562 of Joseph Schuler, followed by the 360 of Jeremy Cook. Let's see how that all works out. Here go our B and C riders. Doug Stauffer took the win in the B division last time around. David D. Filippo was your 40-plus C winner. I got the 360, another 360. Doug Stauffer out front, followed by the 382 or 392 maybe of Michael Stover, the 354 of Tom Joy, I think that was. So that's about all I could see. I'm close, I'm sure. Let's see what happens when they come back around. Thank you all for tuning in. Got our first lap in the books on our second set of motos. Looks like the 114 of Casey Clark, Action Motorsports, running out front. Casey's making a hard charge for Loretta Lynn's this year in the senior division, which is what he's racing right now. He's going to have a lot of competition at the ranch, man. But let's all pull for him. Guy's turned things around. He's rededicated to racing. And he's pulling away. He's got his longtime rival, Jeremy Cook, behind him in second, followed by Galen Dixon in third. Wish I could get you some different camera angles here from the booth, but I'm just limited as to what I can do unless I can get someone up here to hold a camera for me, which I doubt that's going to happen because it's a long day. Your arm will get tired. And I only have so many hands. But we appreciate you following along. Share it with your friends and family at home that can't be out at the racetrack, your teachers, your schoolmates, aunts and uncles in Florida and California and Tennessee and Alaska too. Or wherever they might live. 40 plus A, B, and C on the track. Up next, we'll have our 85 beginner division and our junior girls 50 shaft drive. You guys should be making your way to staging. 85 beginner, first time around, Tucker Pence, Wyatt Bertothy, Tyson Dinges, top three. Junior girls division was Oakley Harkins over Olivia Sartain and Brooke Shelton. Top three riders in that girls junior division. Moto number one. Clark's pulling away on the crowd, man. He's got a this man's on a mission. I talked to his dad the other night. He's working construction all week out of town. He gets up and goes to the gym before he goes to work. And then he's racing all over every weekend. Focus is the key. He's got a 10-second lead on Jeremy Cook. And Dixon's another 6 seconds back. So I'd say he is focused on his mission. B-class, Dougie Stauffer, I'm guessing, is still out front. We're waiting for those guys to come back around. Looks like he's still running up front, coming into the rhythm section there before finish line. Oh, he just came across finish line. Oh, there's more. I got great help from this scoring and sign-up crew down here. Miss Tracy's been at this for a long, long time. A long, long time. Hey, we're still looking fresh, though, right? Absolutely. We ain't getting old, are we? Hell, oh, I can't say that online. No. Well, you should have heard what she said. Heck no. Heck no. All right, great team here at Doublin Gap. 30 years in the making. Even longer than that. There's decades and decades of experience here at this race course. And there's a lot of other great tracks out there, too. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But they run a smooth, polished, mean machine here. And we appreciate every single one of you for coming out and riding with us, watching with us, following along. White flag is out on this 40-plus racing action. I still got Clark in front in the A division. He's 18 seconds up over the second-place rider. He's just keeping her pinned. Got to pin it to win it, right? That's what they tell me. I don't know anymore. I might be looking fresh, but I don't get out and do what these guys do. Hey, get all your race photos from Cody and Sarah Darr. Cody Darr Photography. Just search him up on Google or Facebook or wherever. He'll pop right up probably. I know Cody's got a YouTube channel too. Some really cool racing videos you can check out there. Support that cause. They do a great job for all us racers out here, and we certainly appreciate that. So, all right, this 40-plus A division second moto is about in the books for day one of racing here in the 10th annual Mama versus MDRA Shootout race. Okay. Up next, I got 85 beginner Tucker Pence, Wyatt Bertothy, Tyson Dinges, Robert Hungerford, Ellis Jackson, Hudson Rhodes, Samaya Jackson, Gianna Spinelli, and Braden LaPlume is how they finished in the first moto. On a stagger start behind them, junior girls 7-11, Oakley Harkins, Olivia Sartain, Brooke Shelton, Sawyer Yingling, Aislinn Pence, and Tabitha Carroll from Manchester, Maryland. Checker flag is out for Clark. We're going to get these guys through it. We're going to cut the next group through. Hey, 50 shaft drive. You guys should be sitting in staging by the tunnel over there. I need plus 25 AB, plus 25 C headed this way. Thank you. All right. Send them Cahill. That's what they're saying. Eating a salt pretzel, talking on the mic, got the hiccups. Man, I got the hiccups. 30-second board is sideways, almost. Here they go. Gates down. 85 beginner division. 110, Tucker Pence was your winner first time around. I got orange bikes out front again. Three-way battle up front. Someone planted a foot and got sucked back. That's at 110 of Tucker Pence out front, followed by the 261 of Robert Hungerford. He finished fourth, first moto. Here go the girls. Junior girls, 7-11. You got to love it. 6 entries. Out here chasing the boys, getting her done. Don't look back, honey. Just keep going. That's a white bike. That's at 161 of Oakley Harkins. She took the win in the first moto. I got the 225 of Sawyer Yingling in second place. She was fourth the first time around. Let's see what she's got. You know, track crew let everything go this morning. They had it packed down. They didn't till anything up or dig anything up. We got some lines forming in all the corners, not like you typically see here at Doublin Gap, but it's been good for these 50 classes and 65, 85 beginner classes. They need to learn on the rough track, too. And they'll be back tomorrow. I'm sure the track will look a little different tomorrow. And yesterday it was deep, man, for practice. We had a practice day here, 12 to 5 yesterday. It was smooth as butter. You could just plow through there with the horsepower. Multiple lines in every corner. But it was soft. It wasn't rutted up hard. The weather held for us. So this, again, track crew has lots of years of experience, and they do a great job here getting the surface ready for everybody. All right, after this class, we got the 50 shaft drive. 26 entries. We'll run down through that here in a minute or two for you. I want these leaders to get by, see what's going on. I got that 110 still out front of Tucker Pence, followed by the 17 of Hudson Rhodes and the 261 of Robert Hungerford. Hey, Jeffrey.
It's getting warm out there now.
I bet it is. I closed the door so I keep some noise out and keep my air in, right? Yeah. All right, birthday boy Jeff Yenser just went by. I didn't want to, if you see Jeff today, wish him a happy birthday or send him a message or something. He's a great dude and does a great job here. Gives back to his racers. So Jeff's birthday today. He's out here working hard. He's been here since Thursday. I showed up maybe before that. I got here Thursday morning, 11 o'clock, and they were out here working on the track, weed eating, mowing, moving dirt around here. So it takes a lot to pull this off. They all work full-time jobs too, and then come out here and do another 40 hours a week on a race weekend getting ready. So props to track crews everywhere. Let's say it like that. There's so much behind the scene works. And, my previous experience was out on the race course doing photos and videos and uplifting riders and interviewing riders and stuff. So you get inside, I'm humbled. I've been brought inside this year to work as their track announcer, and the things you see from this angle are way different. There's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of people here. I used to see them running around in buggies like, what are they doing here? But you learn, you see how the inner workings, what it really takes to put on a race like this. Big respect, and I thank the Yenser family and their crew and crews of racetracks everywhere. So there you have it. There was even another track crew in here this morning doing some training, learning how to improve their sign up and things like that. They're in the MDRA series, which is just awesome. They want to learn and make things better for you racers at their facilities as well. 85 beginners getting it done. Tucker Pence is in the lead. We'll get a white flag the next time around here, I'm sure. 50 shaft drive is up next. So Tucker took the win in the first moto, as well as Oakley Harkins. She's out front in that junior girls division. If things stand as they are to the end, they'll both end up with the overalls on this day's racing. So cheer them on. Watch your live time in there. Check the official results up here at registration later today. Come get yourself something good to eat in our concession stand. Pick yourself up a Doublin Gap t-shirt. Thank a crew member. Visit our vendors, please, on Vendor Row. We got tons of great vendors. I was talking about that earlier in the first motos. Decades of experience out there. Suspension, engine, tires, parts, accessories, boots, you name it. Rider training. They're out there. Go check them out. I don't want to name anybody because I don't want to miss anybody. There's decades and decades of experience sitting on our vendor row out here that can help you have a much more successful motorcycle racing career, whether that lasts for a year or 50 years like some of these cats out here. So anyhow, our 50 shaft is out on the course. I'm waiting on this white flag. Maybe I'm just talking too much and not paying attention to the racing. But I can't imagine it won't be out soon. 50 shaft drive. This is how they finish first time around. Weston. Hey, by the way, they're all riding Yamahas, believe that or not. Weston Callahan, Ryland Smith, Jay Nichols, Bennett Johnson, Rogan Markle round out the top five. Bentley James, Van Russler, there's that white flag. Brady Hall, Leah Baller, Carter Vogletti, Samuel Krennick, William Phelps, Rylan Vogletti, Axel Serbeck, Rhett Markley, Carson Myers, Grayer Staubs, Eli Faust, Travis Garges, Cash Hall, Riley Shelton, Jensen McCormick, Hayden Bolts, Carson Irvin, Grant Collins, and Maura Markle round out your 26 or so entries. Yep. In the 50 P-Dub class. Out on the track, Tucker Pence still has a 2.5 lead over Hudson Rhodes out of Street, Maryland. Robert Hungerford's moved his way into third place there. Tyson Dinges is in fourth, followed by Wyatt Bertovi in the top five there. White flag is out. Oakley Harklands, let's see, the girls haven't gotten around yet for another lap. They might miss their last lap. I don't know if they're in a lap status or not. We'll find out here in a minute. Thanks for tuning in and following along and all the fun. We're getting through the racing pretty good here today. We had 21 classes over 13 motos. And right now, moto number 2 of the second set is out on the track. So we'll have an early day. We'll get to hang out and break bread and have some fun tonight. So join us for that as well.
Good rain this afternoon once it.
The humidity up? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Checker is out. I think the last break was 3:16.
All right, checkered flag is out. 85cc Racing. I got 50 shaft drive on the gate getting ready to cut loose. Plus 25, A, B, and C. You guys should be sitting at the tunnel and staging. Junior Mini, start thinking about it. You'll be up race number 5 after that. Went and got a sandwich at the snack bar, and here comes your daughter running.
Oh, yeah. Good. Hey, we might want to get somebody in that first turn and their chaps car.
I'm up there now. Hey, go.
All right, thanks for following along live on our Rap Mag Media Facebook pages. We caught the last 2 in the first set of motos, and we're going to run right through the second set here as long as our batteries hold. Check us out on 95.9 FM for all the racing action and to stay up to date on who's doing what where. 50 P-dubs are getting ready to hit the track for their second moto of the day. Weston Callahan was your first moto winner. Let's see if he can do it again. Here they go. Gate is down. Racing's red hot up front. Looks like they're all through the first turn safely. Got a good battle up here for the lead. I think it's the same 2 suspects as the first round. That's at 41. And that 21's trying to get in underneath there. Look at that. Made a pass. Oh, my. That's Ryland Smith making a pass on Callahan, heading down toward the pond. We'll see what happens when they come up out of there. The crowd is going wild, man. I can hear the screaming. I'm up in here. All the windows and doors are closed, and moms are lining the fences. They told me I should do a podcast, the motocross moms of the MDRA. I don't know. Do I got any volunteers for that one? Or any dads that want to run right ahead a while? Just let me know. Send me that text if you don't think that's a good idea, guys. I don't know. The real truth may come out. All right, our leaders are heading up the Kinsley escalator in the back there. I guess we still call it that. Kinsley family helped us rebuild this course here many, many years ago. Put all these towers in out here and helped move the start. And from what I understand, there's going to be some track changes coming soon here. I don't know if anybody wants to talk about that or not.
It's going to happen.
I just got a text. The boss is listening to me on the other side. He said, nope, just going to happen. You got to show up and see what happens. So for our August race, right, August 29th and 30th, I think it is, that's going to be a PAMX and District 6 showdown race like we got going on here today. There'll be a little different angle on the dangle out here. So if you think you got what it takes, bring it, man. We'd love to have you at Doublin Gap to check out, to be the first, some of the first racers to check out the redesigned course. And I don't think it's anything major, but you don't know till you show up, right? They're not telling me anything. So we'll wait and see. What are you going to do? Come down and kind of shoot down in like you did before?
We're actually going to, wherever that hump right here, on the other side of the trees, there's that little mound there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put pipes in and go left into that 180 turn there.
Oh, down into that.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, so we'll see how it works.
I didn't like the other.
I think it was too fast.
I didn't like the other.
That's why I wanted to come up with something different.
Yeah. I mean, going the other way is okay, but just that first, they come flying down through there, and then
Yeah, they're going way too fast.
yeah.
For my liking.
All right, look at that, little Ryland Smith. She's got out in front there. Guy or girl? Girl?
I'm not sure.
Ryland Smith. I'm not sure if that's boy or girl. I'm sorry, Ryland. Could be either way, right? Ryland Smith's out in the lead. Okay, out of Auburn, Pennsylvania. Running in front of Weston Cahill and pulling a lead. I don't see Weston. I don't know if he's having some bike trouble or what. I almost think this rider in between's a lapper. I'm not 100% sure. Scoring still showing Weston in second place.
That's Markle in second now.
Markle in second now on the 32 bike. Rogan Markle out of Hanover, Pennsylvania. I don't know where Weston went to. Maybe he's had some bike trouble or fell over in a pile. Maybe that's back him down there. Yeah, he's sitting here off the course. Tough luck for Weston Callahan, our first moto winner. See if Dad can get him going again. I don't know what's going on. That's got to be one of the most dependable motorcycles ever made. Maybe. Run what you brung. All right, 25 plus A, B, and C. You guys should be loading into the gate. Junior Mini, you guys should be in staging or heading that way. We're not fooling around. We're going to keep on moving. We want to beat any impending storms that may decide to show up here later this afternoon because we've had a great day of racing. A little bit of rain in the beginning for riders meeting and through practice, but it's been smooth sailing ever since. As soon as I open my mouth, Mother Nature will say, "Got you, Jim," right? And we'll dump a ton of rain, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure probably going to let this track sit overnight, I'm guessing, and they'll get it dialed in the morning. I guess we'll see what the radar brings for us.
Yep, Dad's pushing another thing. That thing broke.
Looks like Weston is out of this racing for today. Dad's pushing the bike up along the track there, so that's tough luck. Who knows what went wrong there? But you'll have days like these, right? I think there was a song. Somebody wrote that, John Lennon or something. If you remember, say, you guys don't know who John Lennon is. Never mind.
She's on her 80s now.
Oh, my gosh. All right, our next event, we were just talking about that August 29th and 30th. Make sure you're here. We're going to have some changes in the track. Nothing major, I don't think, but it's always good to get a new surface to race on and makes you a better rider. Next MDRA round, Tomahawk MX, August 8th and 9th. Make sure you check that out. Be a good one for sure. Did Jeff ever tell you what he spent to build that starting palace thing there?
I heard somebody donated the money. He didn't spend a dime. Some kid's family died, and that was their remembrance. They built that for him.
I wondered.
That's what I was told.
I wondered. The number he told me.
What did he tell you?
I would believe it.
I'd have did a lot of other things for $400 grand to do that.
That's helpful a lot. But,
Yeah.
and I believe it until he told me he's showing pictures how deep they have.
Oh, yeah.
Quarters.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
You meet the code for building something like that, have people on time. But they spend I don't think any of us are doing that good. You'd like to think, but it's cool. All right, man. White flag is out. Ryland Smith, 2-second lead over Rogan Markle. There's still a battle going out there. It could be anybody's race. Bennett Johnson in third out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, followed by Bentley James and Leah Baller in fifth. This will wrap up the PW racing for today. Probably not tomorrow either, huh?
No.
No 50s tomorrow at all?
There's a couple classes.
Like
Bigger classes.
Sunday, yeah. Open.
Yeah, we got the slowest classes done.
Get it out of the way, right? Somebody's going wild down here. We've been yelling this whole race. Must be in the bleachers down there. All right. We about got a wrap on this 25 plus. Up next, Casey Clark, the old guy in the group, took first place the first time around over Matt Huggentugler and Matthew Bailey. 25 plus C racing, Ryan Shiflett, Sean Troutman, and Hunter Mallow were the top three in that division. Let's see how they do. So who was Noggle talking about online the other day with the sandbagging stuff? Do you know? Jared Gons. I thought maybe it was a Shiflett dude.
He's another one. He just reappeared in the last 2 years.
Because he like smoking everybody, but he's riding C class.
Yeah, he's just reappeared in the last 2 years. This guy, the Shiflett guy.
So Gons, where isn't he racing A division?
Yeah, he's racing B.
Checker is out.
All right, checkered flag is out for our P-Dubs.
I think it's 116.
We got quite a few that just made it through on the white flag, so we're going to have to get the track surface cleared, and then we'll jump into our next set of racing. Yeah, well, I had him on the show the other week. I just met them. Like, they came up to me like they knew me forever. And I was just looking for somebody to get on and talk. I was just starting, you know.
Right.
And I walked up to her. I said, well, the reason I asked them, because they called me over. It was the 30th anniversary when I was running around here. She called me over. She said, hey, Tom Nagel's watching live online, and he really appreciates you doing this kind of thing because he can't get out the track and stuff. And I get that, you know. And I thought, maybe these guys will want to get on and talk. And I asked her, and I said, do you think Jared can come on and talk? I don't know. He's kind of bashful about stuff like that. That dude freaking came armed to the teeth, man. Freaking
Hey, come out swinging.
all swagged up, freaking just wouldn't have all kind of ideas and who he wanted to bring on. Wanted to tell old stories about the track.
Right.
It's a good show, but
Yeah.
good show. But all right, everybody following along. We got a little bit of breakdown here, a little silence with the 50 P-Dubs getting finished up. It'll get loud again in a minute. We got 31 classes tomorrow. Now, we won't have 31 motos, I'm sure, but we're going to have a lot of good racing tomorrow here at Doublin Gap for this MDRA and Mama Shootout. I do show a 50 shaft drive oil class tomorrow. No, I'm wrong. It's the non-yellow classes, right? Okay, so we'll have 50 stock classes, 4 to 6, 7 to 8 opens, 4 to 8 open, things like that. We'll have the 65 cc divisions, 85 cc divisions tomorrow. Super Mini, one of my favorites. College Boy Unlimited should be good, and then all the A, B, and C big bike divisions and the age classes, girls and women, will all go again. So we got lots of classes tomorrow to get through, but I'm sure we'll get through it and manage it well and have some great racing here. And somehow got to tally up the points to see who is going to take away the trophy this year, MDRA or Mama. I think Mama brought a pretty good showing out. They brought some racers out here this weekend. I was talking to them kids yesterday. If you go back and watch my live, they were all saying Mama's got it in the bag. I guess we'll know by the end of the day tomorrow. 25 plus, I hear the bikes are fired up. Junior Mini, you guys should be in staging over by the tunnel, and I need 125B and Warrior bikes to be thinking about getting up here. .9 on the FM dial. Brat Mag Media on the Facebook. Here we go. See if Clark can do it again. I got them two Hondas out front with a Cali behind them. Oh, looks like Huggentugler's up in there. Got the whole shot this time around, followed by the 114 of Casey Clark, and then the 268 of Matthew Bailey out of Berlin, Pennsylvania. 25 plus C's about to get the gate drop. We'll see what kind of shape Clark's in. Huggentugler is no slouch. He's been to the ranch a bunch of times. $25 plus C. I see a red bike out front again. Is that the 926? 926 of Ryan Shiflett, followed by the 804 and the 487. That's Sean Troutman. He was second the first time around. 487, Jacob Gardner up in there. He came in 8th place in the first moto. Let's see what he's got. Right down to how many of you are hanging in on our live feed here. We only have so many angles and we can't get up real close on the track. Well, we certainly appreciate you following along, share with your family and friends who can't make it out. Green flag is out on this A-class racing. It looks like Huggentugler's still out front with Clark in hot pursuit. We'll see what happens. Matthew Bailey's in third. 2 Action Motorsports Hondas running up front. They only got 4 laps to get it done today. I'm sure they'll both be back here tomorrow racing in the A divisions. Huggentugler just stumbled there a little bit in this corner by the video tower, by the announcing tower. They're pulling away on Bailey. Mike Smith is in 4th. Brandon Close in 5th. In the A division, AB, 25 AB division combined. All right, C Racing. I still have Shiflett out front, followed by Troutman and Gardner. Tristan Baker's in 4th and Cole Minievich in 5th. We still got that battle up front between those 2 Hondas in the 25 plus A division. Two more laps to go. They finished Casey Clark 1, Huggentugler 2 in the first moto. If Tug holds on, he'll get the overall. Look at him soaring through that rhythm section. Airtime, baby. Matt's still out front. Clark in hot pursuit. They're pulling away big time on the 3rd place rider of Matthew Bailey. Bailey's 15 seconds back. Now we're starting to get into some lap traffic, so we'll see if that plays a part in what's going on out here. They're headed down toward that pond section. What happens in the pond stays in the pond. I don't know. I got my junior mini pilots loading into that gate. That's a big class. Junior minis loading into the gate. 125B and Warrior. You should be up there into staging there by the tunnel. 125B and Warrior micro bikes will be up after that. The mini 4 to 6ers. Junior mini racing action. Cooper Rhodes was your winner the first time around, followed by Deegan Mullen, Casey Cronin, Oakley Parrish, and Jaden Scheidt out of Valley View, Pennsylvania. We'll see what happens. Trying to find our leaders. There they are. Looks like Huggentugler came to win it. He stepped it up a notch this moto. He's got about a 3.5 second gap on Clark right now. White flag is out. Clark's going to have to really turn it up if he wants to catch him. Running a 1:46 on the lap time versus a flat 2 minute in the C division there. So that's a big, big difference. Clark's running 1:48, so he's about 2 seconds slower. Good day here at Doublin Gap. Sun has gone away, though, and things seem to be getting a little more overcast. I haven't looked at my weather app in a while. Maybe we'll check that out, try and get y'all an update. Jeff Yenser was up in the booth not long ago and said he thinks there might be some more rain coming around 3 o'clock. We'll be done by then, though. We should. Opening up that Weather Channel app. Thunderstorms likely around 1:45, so it's 1:20 right now. They're showing a 77% chance of rain around 2 o'clock, and then it drops down to 48% at 3, and then after that, we might even get some rain this evening, so not overnight, but in the early evening. We're sitting in the mountains here, so we got mountains on either side of it. You just never know what's going to happen. Sometimes those storms get caught on one side or the other and never quite make it to you. But I think this one might get here the way I'm looking at the radar. Looks like the whole state's kind of getting hammered from south to north. Yeah, anyhow, we'll just do what we got to do. Keep on racing, right? Moto number 4 finishing up here. The checkered flag is out for Matt Huggentugler over Casey Clark. So they'll swap moto wins. Junior Mini's getting ready to hit the gate next. Race number 6, 125B, Warrior. You guys should be up into the tunnel staging area. And after that, I'm going to need my Micro E 4 to 6 bikes. Sending them. 33 racers. Thought we had 35 or 36. But who's counting, right? That's a full gate. Junior Minis, here we go. We got a guy down. I got 2 or 3 down. We had a big pile up in this division of first motos. Everyone got up and kept going. We got 1 or 2 guys laying on the ground, but it looks like it's well under control. And what do I got out front? The 3 something something. Oh, 105 was in second. Maybe the 377 of Dominic Snyder out front on the KTM. The way it looks, it's hard to tell. They're all bunched up down there. We'll let you know soon. Lots of bikes on the course. We've had a great turnout here today. There's 10th annual Mama versus MDRA Shootout race. I think the very first shootout was held here years ago. And And racing was really good back then. I think we were having qualifiers for like C classes. I remember some kind of dispute back in the day. Because everyone wanted to race 2 motos, but only the guys, those C divisions, you get, over 40 guys show up. You got to run some qualifiers in the top, 20 in each race get in. It's the way it's got to be. All right. Junior Minis, 1 lap in the books. I got the 102 of Casey Cronin running in first place. Casey finished 3rd in that first moto, so that could help him out here. Cooper Rhodes, your first moto winner, is behind him in second, about 2 seconds back. So let's see what they got. And then Jaden's Shipes 3rd, Noah Hungerford 4th. Our second place rider, Mullins, I'm not sure where he's at. Not seeing him in the lineup. I don't know if he didn't make this gate or not. So anyhow, we got great racing going on. Casey Cronin running first right now. I know his daddy, Dan, used to take pictures of Dan racing when he was 10 or 11 years old. So, I've been around a while, so don't pick on me too much. It's been a good ride for sure. Watching generations of racers and kids grow up and become parents and bring their kids back, and the beat just keeps going, man. We got a good battle up front. Those 2 orange bikes are going at it. Looks like your first moto winner, Cooper Rhodes, may have gotten by Cronin. I can tell you here in a minute. No, Cronin's still got the lead, but Rhodes is pushing. He's trying to get inside him here to make a pass, and I think he's going to get by him going down into the pond section the way it looks. They were bar to bar going past me here at the tower. Good stuff, man. Jaden Shipes still in 3rd, followed by Noah Hungerford. They're going at it like dogs, too. There's battles everywhere throughout this group, but when you get this many bikes on the track, you're going to get that. Oh, yeah, it's good. There's the rest of my racers. I knew I had more. Yeah, anyhow, 125B up next. Austin Phelps was your winner over Wyatt Britton in the first set of motos. Warrior class, Noah Geyer crushed him, I think. Cody Parrish in second. Nick Serbeck in 3rd. Micro E Mini 4-6. You guys should think about getting to staging. Micro E Mini 4-6. Head to staging. Number 7. Race number 7. White flag is out. Cronin put up a good fight. Rhodes got by that last lap. As it stands now, Cronin should grab second overall. Deegan Mullins finished second in the first moto, and I can't seem to find him here in my race order. Don't know if he had bike problems or didn't line up this time. Or what? So anyhow, great racing out on the course. Junior Mini about in the books for this day. Concession stand is open. Come on up and get yourself something good to eat or drink. Get yourself a Doublin Gap t-shirt. If the weather's fit later tonight, we'll do some more live broadcast from the pop-up camper over by the concession stand. Micro E Minis, 4 to 6s. You guys should be in staging. Checker flag is out. Checkers out on that Junior Mini racing action. Micro E Mini should be in staging. 30 plus A, 30 plus B, race number 8. Start thinking about getting ready. All right, we had to plug in some more power. Keep those cameras rolling, man. This high-tech stuff sucks the juice quick. 125B, Warrior class about to take the drop gate. Junior Mini's done for the day. Race number 6 of 13, getting ready to go down. Gonna send them. Austin Phelps, first place over Wyatt Britton. First moto in the 125B division. Noah Geyer was your champ in the Warrior class. I'm not sure what that Warrior class is. If there's a mama family around here that knows, or one of you guys racing that, let me know when you see me today, so I know what a Warrior class exactly is. I'd appreciate it.
I think you have to be a Native American to enter the Warrior class.
Whoa, thanks for clarifying that. That's news to use, that's for sure. Here we go. 125B out to shoot. Phelps leading the charge again over Wyatt Britton. Britton's right there. He wants a piece of him. Here we go. Warrior division. Hey, if you're watching my live feed on Facebook, put a comment out there if you know what a Warrior is. I know I'm from Lancaster County. I think Warwick is a Warrior. Warwick Warrior. Any Lancaster Countyans out there? All right, what do I got? Number 88, 881 of Noah Geyer. No surprise, out front again. Anyhow, Micro E's loading in the gate, 4 to 6. Good stuff. The youngsters of the sport. Them e-bikes, they crank though, man. They make some power. Just watch that Travis Pastrana special. They went out and destroyed a bunch of e-bikes, like everything else they do. What's up after that? 30A, 30B. You guys should be making your way to staging. 30A, 30B. You'll be up next after the e-bikes. Looks like Phelps is in command of this moto again over Britain in the B division. I'd love to see more B riders. Where's all the B riders? Phelps has about a 3-second lead right now. Oh, the bike there, something. I don't know what happened. Maybe he missed a gear going up that double, face of that double. I think there's some pro racing somewhere tonight. Millville or something. I think my TV's broke here in my announcer booth, so I won't get to see it. It'll be late anyhow. I'm too old to stay up that late. That's that Geyer guy, that Noah Geyer. Fredericksburg, Virginia. I think he's been around a long time on the 881 leading the Warrior division. I got an e-bike out there, the 13 too, somewhere. Supposedly. Haven't been able to pick it out of the pack. Cecil Williams Jr. out of Westminster, Maryland. I got no lap time on him. Like my 5-year-old grandson says, don't know. Don't know. My Tobias boy, he's not 5 anymore. He's going to be 8, I think. I think he's going to be 8 years old here soon. And he's the middle one. Thanks for riding with us at Doublin Gap yesterday, today. We hope you stick around for tomorrow. We got a lot more racing to do before we wrap up this showdown here. The weather should, it's going to be a little iffy here this afternoon into this evening yet, but then everything's supposed to clear off. We should have a beautiful day tomorrow. Track should be great. Nice, bright, sunny weather, hopefully. The smog moves out of the area and rain moves that all out of here. You know, Mother Nature has a way of taking its course, you know, that smoke and wildfires, and next comes the rain to help extinguish that and move that on. So hopefully they have things under control up there to our neighbors to the north and to the west that are having the wildfire problems. But I guess it's an annual thing. We'll try and do some live stuff from the camper tonight. If you want to stop by, not sure what time, but you see me out there with the iPad yapping, stop on by. Or come knock on the door. I'd love to talk to you. Tell me who you are, where you're from, what you race, why you race, who you race, how long you're going to race, whatever you want to talk about, man. 125B, waiting on that white flag for this group. I'm going to dip out for a minute here. Stay tuned in. We got another lap or two to go. I got to get a fresh drink, and we'll get the mini e-bikes going. All right, the rain is starting to fall a little bit here at Doublin Gap. Hopefully we don't get any of this hail and wild wind they're talking about. Got really humid here, though, this afternoon, so that's always part of it. White flag is out. Austin Phelps still in command of the B division, as well as Noah Geyer. He's 25 seconds up in that Warrior class. I don't know what the qualifications are for the Warrior class, but that seems like a big lead, man. Anyhow, moving on. Micro E Mini Division on the gate. Van Rustler from Lewistown, Pennsylvania, took the win in the first moto in the number 2 Husqvarna. Axel Searback out of Essex, Maryland, riding the 27 KTM, was second. Leah Baller on the Husky, number 702, was third. Followed by Axton Hall on the KTM, Nicholas Schuler on a KTM, and Carson Irvin, Husqvarna. I remember years ago, Beta and some of these other off-road companies were coming out with these little e-bikes, and I thought way back then I should do something with that, start a youth training riding program or something, and look at us today. I was always a visionary that was a year or two ahead of my time. So I'll just be a track announcer, I guess, instead of a millionaire. Of course, that has its own set of problems, right? Gate is down on the Micro E I wouldn't know. Micro E Mini Division 4 to 6. All right, we got a good group up front. They're all kind of bunched up and racing there. We got 6 or 7 riders, 6 riders out here today in the Micro 4 to 6 class, and they're getting her done, man. Crowd's going wild over here cheering them on. That's awesome. I love it. Go, go, go. Looks like I got the number 2 of Van Rustler out in the lead again, followed by the something, something, something. Couldn't catch that number. Might have been 27 Axel. I think it might have been second place in the first moto division. All right, what's next after these cool cats? 30 plus A and B. 30 plus A and B. I need you guys making your way to staging. If you aren't there, oh, they're already rolling up in. 30 plus A and B is already rolling through the tunnel. What's after that? Schoolboy 1. Schoolboy 1, you need to be getting up there to staging. There you go. I'm running a little behind in the times. 50 Micro or Micro E Mini 4 to 6, they call it, on the course as we speak. A little bit of rain. Next MDRA round at Tomahawk MX, August 8th and 9th. And I think the next Mama round I looked earlier is next week at the Flying Dutchman. Well, I call it the Flying Dutchman. It's the Dutchman MX or the Dutchman or whatever it goes by now over there. Scott Martin runs that facility over there in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. So, yeah, many memories from that joint. So, anyhow, Mama, you're there next weekend, I believe. MDRA, August 8th and 9th, the week after Loretta's. We'll be down at Tomahawk MX. Make sure you're there. Back here, our next event's going to be August 29th and 30th. Be another combo round with the PAMX Henrietta Steiner D6 Classic Series. Make sure you are here. Some housekeeping for tonight, if weather allows. If you got a fire, please make sure that it's up off the ground, okay, in a container, and sealed or not as sealed, but some type of fire pit up off the ground. Yeah. Turn the mic on, dummy. And turn the gas on, dummy. Look, hey, some housekeeping rules for tonight, if the weather allows. If you got a fire going, all right, keep that up off the ground. And some type of fire pit. No pit riding down here on this mini bike track, on this mini track. That's closed for the weekend. No burnouts out back. No vehicles without a headlight, golf carts, bicycles, anything after dark. Playground closes at dark, okay? Also, we got a walking path down here. No motorized vehicles on that. That's for walking only. And we ask that your kids don't go down there after dark unless you have an adult with you. That path will take you down there, but that's nothing but trouble waiting to happen. So, yeah, try and try and stay on the property here tonight. Be in your pits by dark time. Have fun, but use common sense. Do what's right. We got our micro bikes out on the course right now, getting her done. I think our first moto winner, Van Rustler, still leading the charge, coming around here after the first lap on the number 2 bike. Hopefully this weather holds for us and we get these motos in. That's Van Rustler. Got a big lead over the rest of the pack. That shiny bike. Shiny bike. So, yeah, check out our vendors on Pit Row. We got a lot of great vendors out here with decades of experience. They can cover all your racing needs. Even if you don't need something today, stop by and see them, see if they can help you in the future. Talk to them about racing. They love to talk about racing. I got thunder in the background. Might be an AC. Yo. What do I need to do? Say again, please.
The radio station is coming through as all static.
Okay. All right, give me a second.
The background radio music is all static right now.
I wonder if this storm has anything to do with it. I just changed stations. Does that make any difference?
Oh, there's actually nothing playing now.
Really? Okay, let me try this.
There, I got it. Kenny Chesney's coming through clear.
Kenny's coming through?
So, scratch that. Static.
All right, I'm gonna go. I would have my Sirius XM on. I'm gonna try YouTube. What about now?
Still static in the background, but I can hear the music pretty clearly.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down. How about now?
Just a lot of static with music in the background that you can hear, but like full on static. No, not crackly, just complete constant static.
What about now? What about now?
When you come over the mic, it's clear, but the static is still there. Here, listen.
Hey, test, test, test. So I turn the music off. How's the mic?
Mic's perfect.
All right.
It's just static coming through the radio.
Well, I turned the radio off. Maybe it's a storm. We'll just leave that off for now, and I'll talk on the mic. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I still have static whenever you're not talking.
Wow. Okay.
You can always sing to us.
I could sing. They want me to sing. I got people that don't let me sing online, but what do you want me to sing? You got a preference? AC/DC, Kenny Chesney, Patty Loveless.
There you go. We just had some lightning.
All right. We got to watch this weather. Our e-bikes are finishing up. I got thunder rolling out here, and I get static on my radio. They told me I can't stop talking. I don't know if maybe it's something else I'm doing. All right, I don't know what's going on. My broadcast was working good, and now they're telling me it's not.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, we're waiting for these e-bikes to finish up here, and maybe a little bit of a storm to roll past us. I got my 30 plus A and B guys sitting on the gate waiting to see what we're going to do. Russ asked where we're at. We're Doublin Gap. I couldn't put a subject line in before I went live, Russ, so I'll fill that on it later. We're Doublin Gap Motocross.
Check her out.
10th annual Mama and MDRA Shootout race.
And your last lecture is 256.
Tell me my radio is nothing but static. I don't know if it's a storm or
Right.
it's anything different on
Mike
that.
Cahill sent them.
I'm lightning that. That's a third or fourth.
Yeah, sir. You anywhere by? Can someone find Jeff?
You just walked out of the registration office. Hold on.
30 A and B about to hit the track. Schoolboy 1, you guys should be in staging.
Are we still rolling even with this lightning? I'm trying to get a hold of Jeff to make that call. Right here, he's more than 10 miles away. I'm watching it on radar.
I got the number 41 and the 114 out front. That's Casey Clark and David Callahan doing battle up front in the 40 plus A division. $30B, gate hit just hit the dirt. Schoolboy 1 up next. To 22, David Daisy out in front of Mike Smith. That's the way they finished the first time around. Up next, I got Schoolboy 1 lining up on the gate. 30C and 50 plus, you guys should be thinking about getting to staging. Schoolboy 1, we had some great battles. First set of motos there. Trenton Gardner was your overall winner on the 88 bike, followed by Paxton Redmond and Trenton Pence, all KTM pilots. Casey Clark took your first moto win in the 30 plus A division over Zach Miller. Right now, I got Clark out front, followed by Huggentugler, Jeremy Cook, and David Callahan. So that's a mix-up from the first set of motos. We'll see what happens. They're all fast, all capable of getting it done. Huggentugler beat Clark here in the last 48 moto a couple minutes ago. So we'll see what happens. Schoolboy one's getting into the gate. Moto number 9, Moto 10, 30 plus C, 50 plus. You guys should be headed to staging. I'm guessing we'll have some sign up for tomorrow's racing action after the racing concludes today for a little while. Tomorrow morning, registration will open at 7 a.m., 7 to 9. Registration for tomorrow's racing classes in the morning. We'll have a chapel service at 8:20 behind the registration tower at the playground. Chapel service at 8:20 tomorrow morning. Riders meeting at 9. Practice and racing right after. Two laps down, Clark still leads Huggentugler in this 30-plus racing action. White flag coming out. This time around. Our leaders are heading up into finish line. Through that rhythm section. We're going to catch a white flag for the last lap of this race. Looks like Huggentugler got by Clark somewhere back in the back section there. A little younger, a little faster maybe. Huggentugler really turned it up that second moto of the 40A division, or 25A class. Clark's running on his third moto of the day here. They all are. Up next, Schoolboy 1. Followed by 30 plus and 50 plus. You guys, 30 plus C, 50 plus, you guys should be in staging. All right, Huggentugler holds on for the win over Casey Clark. Jeremy Cook's running back there in third place. Schoolboy next. Schoolboy won 12-17. All right. All right, guys. 15-minute break till this lightning gets by us within 10 miles. We gotta think about everyone's safety. So we're pulling everyone in off the course, sending everyone back to the pits. Just listen up on the radio 95.9 and the speakers. I'm gonna shut my Brad Mag Media Facebook down for now. So we'll call you back hopefully within the next 15 minutes or so. This storm gets by us. Thank you.